The choice of my public life has been to be a lawyer, an advocate, as well as to be a representative of the people. And I say representative as opposed to politician, because I believe that I'm here to represent the interests and the voices. And there's so many who are voiceless, and there's so many who are incapable of action. But if those of us who have the capacity can make that difference in their lives, then the world will be a better place.
We come to Glasgow with global ambition to save our people and to save our planet.
The climate crisis, and I don't say climate change, the climate crisis is real. And the time for climate justice is also upon us. Because if we're going to do the things that are necessary for us to adapt to this new reality, it takes time and it takes money. We have these conversations internationally and in meetings about adaptation as if time is not a problem sometimes. We're at 1.2 already, and look at what 1.2 is doing for us. You only have to look at our coasts and you see the difference. When we were kids, you'd walk on the beach and you'd have to dodge the cobblers. Cobblers are black sea urchins. You don't see that anymore. I can also carry you to a village in the north called Six Mens. There were people who used to live on the coastal side of the road. For the most part, now most of those houses have gone because it's just too unsafe. We have a saying in Barbados, one blow is kill old cow, which is simply to say one blow at a time, one step at a time. Ordinary people will be who make the needles move, because regrettably too many politicians and leaders are simply not moving fast enough.
This is leadership. This is what leadership looks like.
Ordinary people is going to give us mass movement. Ordinary people is going to give us passion. Ordinary people is going to cause leaders to sit up and say, hey, we've got to respond to this. And we therefore are relying on ordinary people to be the conscience of the earth, the conscience of the global civilization.
In the words of Marcus Messiah Garvey, that it is ours to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery.
We have been the victims of imperial ambitions for too long.
The Prince of Wales has arrived in Barbados to attend tomorrow's ceremony marking the island's transition to a republic.
We recognized that it was important to be able to let that little Barbadian boy, that little Barbadian girl, believe that they could aspire to be the head of state in their own country. To have someone become the head of state purely on the basis of a hereditary line is the very opposite of what we're telling them in terms of raising them up to pursue and to be passionate about social justice and to believe that they can do and be anything in the world. And sometimes we need to put things away, contextualize them and move again. And that's all we're doing, without acrimony, without great emotion, but we believe that we must do this as an act of self-love, not as an act against anyone.